Welcome back, everyone. This is MandoAllDay, back with another video. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the brand new figures from McFarlane. These are the Black Adam wave from the movie Black Adam. So we're going to be taking a look at Black Adam and Black Adam's cloak. As always, we're going to be taking a look at the figure itself in terms of the articulation, sculpture, and paint, and if it's worth your purchase or not. But before we get started, make sure you hit the subscribe button to support the channel. Welcome back, everyone. This is MandoAllDay, back with another video. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the brand new figures by McFarlane. These are the Black Adam and Black Adam with cloak. This is from the Black Adam movie wave. As always, we're going to be taking a look at the figure itself in terms of the articulation, sculpture, and paint, and if it's worth your purchase or not. But before we get started, make sure you hit the subscribe button to not only to support the channel, but to keep up to date and watch videos like this. So let's take a look at the box. So we'll start off with Cloak, Black Adam. So this is the front of the box looks like. The side. The back. The other side. Top. And bottom. Oops. Alright, now let's take a look at regular Black Adam. So this is the front of the box. Oops, there we go. The side, the back, the other side, top, and bottom. Now, one thing to know, I do like the updated version of the back where it's just one picture, but I highly prefer the cartoonish version. Well, not version, but the way it looks here, like cartoony or animated or comic. See this right here? So that's just my opinion. So McFarlane, if you're watching this, and again, you're probably not because I'm basically nobody in YouTube world, but if you're watching this, I would highly recommend doing something like this. So if you are gonna do, in the future, in not licensing, like in terms of the actual art piece from a comic, at least do this kind of style. So instead of looking just like this, no offense to The Rock, you can have the same image, but almost this kind of style. And I think this looks better, in my opinion. But let me know what you guys think. Do you guys prefer this type of the back or this one? Leave it in the comment section below. All right, now let's take a look at each figure with the accessories that it comes with and the figure outside the box. All right, let's take a look at each figure. Let's start off with Black Adam with cloak. So Black Adam with cloak comes with this front of the card. This is what the front of the card looks like. The back of the card, and it comes with a regular stand, no accessories. Now let's take a look at the other Black Adam. It comes with the card as always. So this is what the front of the card looks like, the back of the card, and it does come with two different lightning bolts, which is pretty cool. That's one, and here's the other. See that? All right, now let's take a look at each figure itself. Let's start off with the cloak. So, first off, let's take a look at the head detail. I gotta say, this is really good detail on the head. Articulation, very good. Head up and down, swivel left, right. So in terms of articulation, pretty good. But that detail on this face, though, is really good. Look at that skin right here, the paint on his lips. The eyes, mine doesn't have the best eyes. Maybe they kind of messed up on mine, but overall, it still looks good regardless, though. And that his eyebrows right here too. You can see that small little detail, right? Come on, camera, pick it up. I don't know if you can see his eyebrows, so that grin on his face, so it looks very good, man. In terms of the head sculpt and paint, I dig it 100%. Shoulder articulation, good. In terms of the bicep, it does swivel. Very good on both sides. Elbows, very good. Wrist, it does have the new wrist joints, and then they are, be careful because these are painted, so they do kind of paint chip. I know this one's fine, but on this one, hopefully my camera can pick it up. It's a bit chipping a little bit, as you can see right there. But nothing too bad or anything. But what I gotta say though, that detail on the shoulder and that paint, look at all that detail. Let's see right here. Look at all that detail. Even this piece right here, the armor piece, his wrist. That detail looks really good. His emblem looks good too. I dig it 100%. This is an awesome, awesome, very detailed figure in terms of, again, this is just the arms. We're not even talking about everything else. And I gotta say, this looks fantastic. Also here, the design right here is not present here, but the amount of detail, look at that right there, is fantastic, man. This is a really, really good figure. Even that logo, the small detail here, the little designs. Again, I'm not too sure what it... There's a lot of symbols on there, too. Hopefully my camera can pick it up. Come on, camera. There you go. See all that little detail right there? That looks awesome. Such an amazing figure. And again, this is just an upper body. Look at that belt. That detail in that belt. Look at that right there. Oh, right there. That detail. And I like that paint. It's all rusted and everything. This looks fantastic, man. Even all the way to the back. Even the back, too. Watch, let me see. Oh, my camera can pick it up. Right there in the back. Also detailed, too. Fantastic figure. Again, my camera's not picking it up. I apologize. I'm trying to get the best shot. There we go. You can kind of see it right there. That small detail right there. Even the cape looks really good. That gold here with it's all faded out. It looks really cool. And this is a heavy figure. Keep that in mind. So you're going to pose this figure with some certain flying stand. Keep in mind, this does have some weight to it. So just keep that in mind. But upper body, or let's take a look at the torso. Overall, good torso. Now, I did notice that before I took the figure out, that it looks like it was going to be popping out right here. Luckily, all I did was just kind of press it down. It kind of corrected itself. But for the most part, though, upper body paint, sculpture, articulation, very good, man. I'm digging this figure 100%. Now, let's take a look at the legs. So, of course, knees, wrist, as you can see here, and the toes. But the design, the paint, even on the legs, too. Not as extravagant of the upper body, but it still looks very, very good. The paint here, I like how it's gold, but it's all faded out kind of type of thing. Even on both sides, look really, really, really good. I dig this figure a lot, man. McFarlane did a fantastic job. I wouldn't be surprised. Probably The Rock has some kind of input on this, because when it comes to The Rock, he's all about his reputation. And I wouldn't be surprised McFarlane made a design and probably The Rock was like, no, I want it better. And eventually they got a design that The Rock liked, and he's like, all right, approve it. Because for the amount of detail this figure has, oops, there we go. For the amount of detail this figure has for $20, $20, that is a fantastic deal. And yes, highly, highly recommend getting this figure. We'll take a look at the other one in a bit, but overall, I am just amazed of the amount of detail this figure has. And I'm trying to pose it. Again, I'm not the best at posing, so I do apologize. Come on. Come on, The Rock. Let me get another stand really quick. Maybe that will help. I apologize for not being prepared. But just to show you, I am a newbie into this type of the YouTube world. But anyways, and we're doing videos for figures, but come on, The Rock, help me out here. Okay, there we go. Hopefully it doesn't fall. Something tells me he's gonna fall, but we'll see. We'll find out. All right, now let's take a look at the non-cloak Black Adam. So first off, let's take a look at the face design. Very, very, very good, man. Oh, come on. Come on, camera, pick it up. There we go. Head detail, very, very good. The paint, his eyebrows, the lips look very, very, very good, man. Very detailed, very good design, man. I dig it. Head articulation, wow, it's a lot more than the cloak, but again, there's no cloak behind it that's preventing it. Overall, up or down, that's fair. Left and right, though, with tons. So overall, the head looks very good. Shoulder, very, very good. Bicep, good. Elbows, good. Wrist, this one's pretty stiff. Wrist, there you go. You can kind of see it right there. But overall, Really good detailed figure. Essentially what it is, the same figure. It looks like it's just more paint or different paint. So I guess the good thing is we can actually see the back of it. And in terms of the back, you can see him even better now. Look at all that detail. Come on. For $20. Again, $20. All that detail. It's really good, man. The paint looks good too. Compared to the cape one, the paint, obviously you can tell the paint on the wrist. And also, basically all the gold parts are a lot more brighter in here. If you look at the boots compared to this one. Also too, the logo here on the Shazam one, not the Shazam, Black Adam logo is a lot brighter compared to this one. So you see that logo here, Black Adam. Oops, and he fell. I knew he was gonna fall. But anyways, a lot brighter on here, but torso articulation, very good. Overall, fantastic figure, fantastic design on this figure in terms of the upper body. Again, articulation, sculpture, paint look very good, man. I just can't get enough of it. You have to see it in person. I'm trying to show you guys the best I could, and but I'm telling you, when you see it in person, I guarantee you guys are gonna be like, okay, I get it. I get what Mondo said, and yes, I'm definitely buying it. So, leg articulation. I'm not sure if I did leg articulation in this one, but anyways, very good. Knees, good. Ankles, good. And toes. But again, the detail on his legs look very, very good. Also, to the sculpture design, the paint, that armor just looks heavy. And the material feels good too. Overall, another fantastic figure too, man. Black Adam figures. This whole wave is so far been really good. And I dig it. Now again, like I said, there are some differences in terms of these two figures. I noticed the main difference, well, obviously one, the cloak, but also whatever, this one has gold. This is it's kind of like gold. This is like a darker gold to it. So if you notice the belt is a lot brighter in here, even on the wrist, and also the boots. So I'll show you guys the boots. You can see what I mean? The boots. So keep that in mind. But overall, both these figures look fantastic, and in my opinion, they're both a must-buy. In my opinion. Now, if you're wondering which one's better, which one would I recommend? If I only had an option to choose one, I either get the cloak or the normal one. I'm gonna go with the cloak, man. That cloak looks very good. It doesn't come with accessories, and I wish it didn't. I wish it came with, instead of a regular stand, I wish it came with a flying stand. But in my opinion, the cloak is. If I had to choose one, I would say the cloak. Cloak looks good. It really stands out. And again, all that detail down here, very good. But you can go wrong with either or. I wish, one thing I did notice, I wish this one, the Black Adam logo, was similar to the image, which is all dirty and faded out. Because this is just bright. This is more darker. But I wish this Black Adam logo was on this one, resembles to that. And also wish this logo was on here. But again, that's just me, my preference. But overall, though, they both look good. If you don't get the cloak one, get the regular, vice versa. But if I had to choose one, and only one, I would definitely get the cloak. And I think the cloak is a better looking for the price you're paying. A lot of detail for both of them. But if I had to choose one, definitely the cloak, in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys plan on getting this figure? Do you purchase this figure? Or do you have this figure? Leave it in the comment section below. As always, make sure you hit the subscribe button to not only support the channel, but to keep up to date and watch videos like this. So that concludes the overview of Black Adam, both Black Adam and Black Adam with the cloak from the Black Adam movie wave, and on to the next one.